guys, good morning. It's 7:10. We're stuck in school traffic right now. Not like car line, like trying to get out of the neighborhood school traffic and going 5 miles per hour, which happens every morning. It's fine. Some days it's worse than others, but as you can see outside, it's 7:10 in the morning and it's still fairly dark. Like all the lights are on. It's dark. I mean, look, like even my camera's having a hard time focusing because of all the lights in and out. Today is mine and Andres' 8-year wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary, my honey bunny. Every day gets better and better with you. I know, see, and we have wonderful children that like to talk while mommy's talking. But no, really, it's been an amazing 8 years. We've been together for 13, and it just is crazy how fast time goes. It makes me really sad, but really happy to say that I've spent the last 13 years and 8 years of marriage with my honey bunny, who makes me the happiest girl in the world. Happy anniversary, baby. Unfortunately, he had to work early this morning, and I have to study, so it won't be much of an anniversary, but that's okay. We really haven't had much of an anniversary the last few years. We just go out last year, but it, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I feel like that happens when you have kids and you have a work life and all that stuff, you know, so it's totally fine. We'll be together in spirit, but I'm dropping off the girls, all of them, because like I said, he had to work early this morning. Work for me yesterday was very, oh my gosh, I was in Triage. If you've been a long-time follower of mine, you know that I am not a huge fan of Triage. It is like the adult ER for pregnant women. So you go in there, you think something's wrong with you, we figure out if something's wrong with you, and then we either admit you or send you home, just like the ER. And it's very like turn 'em and burn 'em type patients, and I don't really like that. I've never desired to work in the ER. That has not been my place in life. I like having a couple of patients that I stick with my shift, or even, you know, even if it's like 3 or 4 patients, but like I have them for a while. I probably saw dozen and a half patients yesterday, which doesn't sound like a lot. We only have an 8-bed triage unit, and so when it gets full, it can be a little overwhelming, especially if patients come in staggered and not, or if they don't come in staggered, they come in right back to back, because we have a policy where we see every patient, we bring them back right away. So because of that, it can be a little overwhelming. For instance, most of the day was fine. I would have, you know, 1 or 2 patients and then discharge them and then get 1 patient at a time, and that, it's easy like that. It's not a big deal. It makes the day go by fast. But we fully admit them, do their history, you know, do everything. It's not just like a quick ER visit. Usually if you come to the triage, I don't know if this is like this every labor and delivery, but by the time we get orders from the doctor and all this stuff, I mean, for like a quick visit, you're at least talking an hour. If we're doing a labor check, most of the time it's 2 to 3 to 4 hours. So just so you know, if you're coming into triage to get checked, don't be prepared for a long stay. Don't think that it's gonna be quick. But anyway, so most of the day was like, you know, pretty steady, not that big of a deal. But around 4 o'clock, when everyone gets out of work, everyone's clinic closes, you know, all the OB clinics, and patients can't get a hold of their OB, they tend to come into triage for any little thing. And most of the time it's like to check if they're in labor, they're having contractions, but we also get a lot of pelvic pain, which most of the time is normal and something that we still have to look into and run a whole bunch of tests for pretty much nothing. And yesterday we were getting a lot of headache, like shortness of breath, things that once we clear the patient obstetrically, they go to the normal ER if they have any other symptoms. The OB doesn't treat them for everything, especially since when you come to triage, it's the on-call OB. So anyway, around 4 o'clock, I got a patient, no big deal. And then within 15 minutes of getting that patient, getting her in bed, I got 3 back to back. Like, there's another patient. I literally just walked one over. There's another patient. there's another patient. And so it makes it difficult, because if this patient needs treatment quickly, or she's in active labor and we need to get her done quickly, I have to go get the other patient. So it just was a really, really busy afternoon, and I got massacred. I'm not used to being in triage, and I feel, especially being pregnant, my quickness of stuff isn't as great as it would be as when I'm not pregnant. And then even on top of that, I'm not in triage very frequently, so I don't feel like I'm very quick at it anyway. There are some of the girls that I work with that love triage. They're there every single shift, and so they're really good at it. They're really quick at the admission, and they're really quick at assessing and at the paperwork aspect of it. And because I'm only there once every probably month, I have to reintroduce myself. And actually, I don't think I've been there since maybe the very beginning of my pregnancy. Yeah, because I remember the last time I was there, I Dopplered myself, and I don't have to Doppler myself anymore because I can feel her moving. So, I mean, it had to have been weeks ago, like probably 3 months at least, because I haven't had to Doppler myself since I was maybe 20 weeks. But even then, I could feel her moving, just not as much as I can feel now. Like, I literally feel her moving all day long, so I know she's doing okay in there. But so it's been a long time, and I'm not a huge fan of triage, so my day started a little like, ugh, triage, really? But it ended up being fine. It went by really fast. I just got my butt whooped the entire day. But it's fine. It's done and over with. I don't go back till Thursday. Today and tomorrow I have got to study. Maddie has an appointment tomorrow, but I have to study because I have a test this weekend, and I work Thursday. Amadeus' surgery is on Friday, and my test is Saturday, so I don't have a choice. I have to study all day today and tomorrow, and we'll have to see how it goes. Wish me luck. You ready to go to school? No. You don't want to go to school? No. Too bad, so sad. It's a school day. Mommy doesn't want to go to work all the time either. No? Okay. So I'd like to note, it is a very cool, like, no, we're not going home, we're going to school. 66 degrees, and the girls have jackets, but everyone's wearing shorts. I didn't even think about checking the weather, and like our cold front is here. I didn't even think about checking it. Maddie's in a skirt, Emmy's in shorts, Autumn's in shorts, I'm in a dress that's barely fitting me nowadays, barely. But yeah, I don't know, hopefully it's gonna warm up, because I'm like, dang it, I didn't even think about that. The big girls carry sweaters in their bags, so that makes it better. But if it stays chilly outside, they won't have any warmth when they go play for recess. So, okay, gotta go, I'm driving. So I'm stopping to get bacon and egg tacos, which is not shelf timber approved, but I literally have no food at home. And I don't know if I'm gonna get to go grocery shopping today. I told Andres that I would try, but I don't know if I'm going to have time or not. So I'll probably just, maybe I'll do a Walmart grocery order. I honestly just don't have time to like sit there and figure out everything that I need. I really have to study. So we'll see. Yes. Thank you. We'll see how that goes, but so anyway, I'm stopping to get bacon and egg tacos. And tell me why my phone recommends, okay, so you know when you drive, if you have an iPhone, I don't know if Google phones do this or Androids, but when an Apple phone, whenever it recognizes that you drive the same place, you know, at a certain time of the day, it tells you recommended area. Thank you, you too. It gives you recommended places to go, right? So, you know, if I'm leaving at 6 a.m., it recommends me to go to the hospital, things like that. I don't know why the last few times it has recommended me to go Dawn and Ben's liquor. Like, I don't even understand why. First off, I haven't been to a liquor store in probably close to a year. I think New Year's was the last time I went to a liquor store. And I'm pregnant. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And it's happened a few times. And I'm like, why are you recommending me to go to a liquor store at 7 a.m.? Makes no sense. But I'm gonna go home and enjoy my tacos. Okay, it's been a long day. It is now 5:30. Everyone's home. Wait. Everyone's home. No, you're good. Oh. And the girls are at my mom's house because we originally weren't going to, well, I didn't think we were going to do anything. It was gonna be a chill day. I was at home studying all day, most of the day. Let's rephrase that, because I ended up taking an 1.5 hour nap. 2 hours maybe. I don't know, because I didn't see what time it was when I fell asleep, and I didn't wake up until 12:35 or 12:40. So I really didn't think we were going to do anything. No clue what we were going to do for dinner because, again, didn't go grocery shopping. We don't have anything. And then Andres was like, you want to go to dinner? I said no, because my mom and Nin are gonna have the girls Thursday night since his surgery is so early. I said no, so it's okay. I feel bad like whenever they watch them a lot during the week, especially spending the night is rough. I mean, that's a lot for them to handle. Not only doing homework, but like making sure they have uniforms and everything and getting them to school bright and early in the morning the next day and just different things. So I told him, I was like, no, it's fine. Like it's fine. We'll be together tomorrow, you know? And then my mom called and she was like, y'all have to at least go to dinner. It's your anniversary. It's like, okay, so we're going to do something more casual. We haven't yet to decide. I am the worst at picking. Worst. And honestly, I haven't craved. Red vines is probably the only thing that I like hunted down during this pregnancy that I absolutely had to have. I checked multiple stores, like I had to have some, but I really haven't had a ton of cravings. Some nights I'll be like, oh, I wish we had some ice cream, or, you know, like, oh, I want something salty like popcorn, but right, like I haven't craved a whole lot this pregnancy. I feel like with Maddie and Autumn, you haven't either. I feel like with Maddie and Autumn, I had like serious cravings, but not this time around. And it doesn't mean I haven't been taking advantage of eating a whole lot. I have, but I just like specific things don't sound good. In fact, anytime we pick what we're going to eat, most of the time I'm like, ugh, nothing sounds good. So nothing really sounds good. I don't know what we're going to eat, but we're going to have an anniversary dinner, just a low-key little something. And so we just dropped off all the girls at my mom's house. Shout out to Mama. And then Nin is with my grandma tonight, but under normal circumstances, Nin would have been there too. And she didn't even know about it because Mom volunteered herself. So anyway, shout out to her for watching the girls. They were super excited. They're like, what, we're going to grandma's house? And she got them pizza, so they were like very excited. Because that's the first question out of their mouths whenever they get in the car. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? And that's like the worst question for me because honestly, most nights I have no idea. Some days I do, most nights I don't, so. Looks like we're gonna have to figure something out. No clue what though. You don't have any ideas?
No idea.
That looks gross. We're home, everybody's in bed. It is late for them. They didn't get to bed till like Autumn 9, the big girl's 9:15. But we ate at Maggiano's, which is an Italian restaurant. It was so good. We didn't actually have the greatest initial experience there because when we went in, they told us one wait time and we ended up waiting about double. But they gave us a free appetizer and dessert, which was awesome. And so I was so stuffed. I only ate like 3 of the raviolis from my plate, but it was really good. We brought home lots of food for leftovers and stuff. The girls had a good time at my mom's. My mom's awesome. She did homework, got them. She even washed their uniforms, which is great. The only thing I did notice is my feet and legs got a little bit swollen from this afternoon. I'm not sure. Like I could feel it when I took off my chunkless and then I put on my house shoes, my slippers. They felt tight, especially my left foot. So I'm not sure what happened. I didn't feel like I had anything salty, maybe just walking. Really didn't do any walking though. I don't know, but it was a nice little relaxed anniversary, exactly what we needed, just some alone time. Talked about a whole bunch of stuff and it was great. Girls had a good time. And now everyone's in bed and it is 9:30. I'm not going to upload a vlog tonight again because I didn't have a whole lot of footage from yesterday combined with today's footage, which wasn't a whole lot either. So I'll just upload tomorrow, which should be fine. Another thing was, actually, in the footage that I had yesterday, I talked about doing a Color Street live, and I didn't end up doing it yet tonight because I had originally in the vlog that was supposed to go up tonight, I originally talked about doing a Color Street live sale at 8 p.m. We ended up going to dinner. I didn't think we were going to do anything today. So because we ended up going, I didn't have the sale. So I'm gonna push it to Friday because tomorrow night I'm going to have dinner with some of my friends from H&R Block. I work Thursday, so I'll be too exhausted to do it after work. We should be home Friday night from surgery and everything. So be on the lookout, just like I said in yesterday's vlog, on my hkitty1122 Facebook page. You can always follow me on Melissa's Manicures on Facebook or friend me over there and I'll announce it exactly. But I'm shooting for this Friday, so what would that be? 9/10, October 11th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're interested in, I have a little bit of Halloween, mostly fall, and some spring and summer left over, and all variations. I have solid, glitters, prints, designs, all kinds of stuff. If you're interested, go join me over on Facebook. Like I said, I'll post an event and everything over there as well. So I'm gonna call it an early night. I'm tired and my legs are kind of throbbing from being a little swollen. So I'm gonna get off of them and just rest and relax. Happy anniversary to my itty bitty. We had a good little date night. It was a nice day. Tomorrow I have to go back to studying. Maddie has an appointment in the morning. Emmy's furniture gets here tomorrow. So it's gonna be a busy, busy day. So we will see you then.